This guy claims to be a Kung Fu master with over 30 years of training. He walks into a boxing gym and challenges a young fighter who's only been training for 8 months. But with just one cross, the Kung Fu master drops to the floor and refuses to continue the fight. Before the fight, the old man who claims to master the inner power of Kung Fu shows off his incredible endurance. His stomach gets punched repeatedly by his loyal students, each blow landing with a dull thud, but he doesn't flinch even once. His abs remain rock solid, his breathing steady, and instead, he arrogantly smiles, waving off the punches like they're mosquito bites, dismissing the blows with a smug nod. But once the actual fight starts against the young boxer, he looks like someone who has no clue how to fight at all. His guard is sloppy, his feet shuffle awkwardly, and his eyes widen in panic. His opponent, a lean and focused kid with taped fists and a no-nonsense stare, doesn't show any mercy. Raining punches and kicks in a furious flurry, sharp jabs to the face, hooks to the body, low kicks sweeping the legs until the master collapses onto the mat, gasping, his robe disheveled and his pride shattered. Here's another display of the invincible Kung Fu king who claims to be the ultimate master, strutting around with a silk sash and exaggerated poses. Okay, he might be punch-proof when testing with his students in a controlled dojo setting, where everyone pulls their shots and bows in respect. But now let's see what happens when he faces a real professional fighter in a gritty ring under bright lights. In training, the Kung Fu master asks to be hit with full force to prove his toughness, standing still as his disciples take turns hammering his midsection, grunting dramatically for effect. But when faced with a real fighter, a seasoned pro with calloused knuckles and years of sparring wars, he's quickly slapped with reality, his chi failing him as he gets knocked out in the simplest way possible. A straight right hand that snaps his head back and sends him crumpling like a cheap folding chair. This Wing Chun Kung Fu fighter faces the same fate. Entering the ring with rapid chain punches in the air to warm up. Just moments after the ref starts the fight with a sharp clap, He receives a brutal left hook from the professional fighter that cracks like thunder. The punch throws him off balance, his arms flailing wildly, and he falls to the ground in a heap. Still dazed, blinking through the fog, the Kung Fu master ends up taking a follow-up attack that's even more devastating, a knee to the ribs followed by ground strikes that echo through the arena. Once again, the Wing Chun Kung Fu master faces off against a boxing champion, circling with wooden dummy-trained precision. His stance and footwork at the start look convincing: centerline control, quick steps, hands probing forward, but his strikes are completely ineffective.
Specker. Specker.
Glancing off the champion's guard like rain on a windshield. The boxing champion, on the other hand, fights casually, almost bored, seeing how weak his opponent is. He bobs and weaves effortlessly, throwing feints that make the master jump. Despite that, the Wing Chun master still struggles, sweating profusely, his breaths coming in ragged gasps, and ends up getting taken down in a humiliating way, tripped by a simple leg sweep and pounded until the ref waves it off. In the face-off before the fight, the expression on the Kung Fu master's face looks very confident, chest puffed out, smirking at the crowd. He clearly underestimates his opponent. And finally, we have Zhu Chunpin, a Tai Chi Kung Fu master with flowing robes and a serene demeanor. Zhu Chunpin starts the fight confidently, circling slowly, throwing a few low kicks that thump against the MMA fighter's shins, forcing him to check and defend cautiously. But when his opponent retaliates with a hard kick that booms into his thigh like a baseball bat, Zhu seems to start panicking, his calm facade cracking as he hops on one leg. The first round ends with the MMA fighter landing a combination of hard left and right jab snap followed by a hook that spins Zhu around, sending him to the mat in a tangle of limbs. In the second round, Zhu tries another low kick, but this time his power seems to have diminished, the strike weak and telegraphed. He falls again after taking a front kick that wasn't even that hard, just a push kick to the chest that lifts him off his feet and deposits him on the canvas. Not long after, Zhu hits the canvas for the third time, this one from a sweeping low kick that buckles his lead leg. Professional fighters' strong kicks thudding roundhouses, teeps to the body, each one sapping his will until he's a broken man in the center of the cage.